Welcome to lesson 3 of the last post. In this lesson we have a nice fun bit here, and I'm going to keep the embellishments fairly simple but good enough to have your tune sound good. And the workshop link is below. All the videos are free, and my sheet music's there too if you care to see what I've written up for the tune. Alright, so we're going to start on low A and pop right up to high A. And we've done high A a couple times in this lesson. Again, make sure that thumb comes up off the back and the top two fingers come off their holes as well. We've done that a couple times in this lesson. High A to F, and then F to D, and that's in this phrase we're on, that's slow, down, 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 and then we have a faster bit after that. So that's the part we'll walk through here. So what's the first bit of this faster section? So we're going to actually repeat that a couple times. So we've those three slow ones, da da da. We're on the D. We're going to drop down to low A, drop down the three fingers and lift up the pinky of the bottom hand. From there we go from low A up to F by lifting those two fingers of the top hand. And then from that F we go right back to D, right where we started that. So let's play that a couple times, not necessarily in the tune, but just to repeat it to get the feel of that. So that's a good one just to repeat. There might be an odd crossing noise in there because we're switching from bottom hand to top hand, but just get comfortable with it, get used to it. Assuming you've paused the video and worked on that and you're ready for the next step, let's go ahead here and see what we're tackling next. So we've done our slow 3-note walk down. So we do, the third one is going to look different than the first two of this quick bit. Dum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum 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 bum. So that third time is a little bit different. The first two are identical. And that third one, how is it different? It's pretty similar, but when we first hit that D, we're going to do a strike down. And I think we did a strike back in lesson 1. You can strike with the top finger of the bottom hand or all three fingers. Just make sure you keep that pinky finger on the hole. Either way, we're going to do a strike down, and then we're going to kind of finish that sequence where we go from high A, from D up to F, and then back. We're going D, strike, low A, then up to F, then back to D. Pardon me. So here's that third one that's a little bit different. And let's just play that through a couple times. Once more. And let's see if we can tackle that on to our 3-note walk down nice and slow, and then our 2 repeats, and then our third repeat, which is now different, what we've just done. Do you feel like you're getting it a little bit? I hope so. Keep at it. That's a good section to put on repeat. But assuming you have that, let's add on. We're almost to the end of this section. So you're doing great to have made it this far. Alrighty, so after that little bit, so that's the next little bit we're going to work on now. So coming off the D down to low A again, but then we're going to do a grace note. And you could, if you're really comfortable with G's, you could do a G grace note. I've chosen to, you'll see in the music I've written, it's in the link below. I've done a D grace note, so top finger of the bottom hand. But if you're more comfortable with G grace note, sure, you can make up your own rules. That's allowed. So here we go. So that's the next sequence. We D, we drop down to low A, remember to lift the pinky. We do our grace note, and then we pop right back up to D again, and then we do a D strike, which we did that in kind of the last little movement, so we got our strike down. So let's just walk through that little mini section here. And now that finishes off that little wee section. So after our D strike, we pop up to the F. We've gotten used to that transition a little bit by this time, D to F. And now we're going to F strike. And you can strike with both fingers, but I think it sounds a little bit cleaner for this one, just to strike one finger down and up. And after that F strike, so we're on the F, we're striking down. Maybe technically it's called an E strike, I don't know, because we're hitting the E down there. Either way, the middle finger of the top hand striking down, covering that hole. The top finger is staying on its hole the whole time. Yeah, maybe E strike is what we'd call that. But you can Google it and put it in the comment below so I don't lead people astray. So anyways, here we go. After you do that strike, then you're going to drop down to the D again. Remember to have that low pinky on the hole when you drop down to D. So that's a busy little section, so let me just play that through once more slow here. And if we add that busy little section, we're going to add it on to the previous little section that was a little bit different. Remember, it's kind of that third repeat, but a little bit different. So let's do that. We'll work our way backwards a little bit. Okay, and we'll see if we can rewind a little bit more, work our way backwards, and we'll add in those first two little repeats that were the exact same as each other, starting on the D. And we'll press rewind once more, and we'll add in the dun 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 at the start. Okay, and that's that whole little section there, and this is a really fun, exciting section. We start to hear a lot of the rhythm of the tune come out. So you're doing awesome to have made it this far. This little section is a bit busier than the first two, so if you feel like your head's hitting the wall a little bit, take a break, come back to it, remember to smile, have fun, and you're gonna get it. Just keep at it. I'll play it through here once more, the whole tune from the start to where we got to so far. And again, check out the link below to get all the workshop videos for free, as well as the sheet music I've written up here. So here we go, everything we've got so far. hope to see you in lesson 4.